Like I'm about to pack, I'm going through a lot. Can't wait till my doors is crazy how life they live like a drive. Wait till you figure out you need gas. Nice car speed when you tryna get by. Then them stop at your last lane. Get up in your lane without saying hi. You're real, you probably the thing holding you back. But keep you at the front if you use it right. Gon' switch, shit when they get dark. Can everybody dip? You get it out back. And they reappear, voila. The money don't come. And when they get dark, then everybody dip. You get it out back. And they are reappear. Passengers always talk about your ride. Then they turn around and ask for a ride in. Everybody cross over solid lines just to come back to the other side. Looking at what cause traffic, that cause traffic, but it ain't no traffic at the right time. Look, the money don't come. Gon' switch, shit when they get dark. And everybody dip, you get it out back. And they reappear, voila. The money don't come. And when they get dark, then everybody dip, you get it out back. And they are reappear.
I think that first intro is the one. Water. Wet.
Oh my God,
1, 2,
Ronnie.
3. Yo. Okay. He gon' need a first aid kit, ain't doing the waiting. Free just like the Masons. Giant with an M, attack on Titan. A beast in your reality, something like liking. To your taking a liking. My there's a cup of Joe, not talking about biting. Why they mosquito, they always be biting. Striking like lightning, my watch on Ben 10. Like vitamins with the non-rubber army, and then it's the economy, cause it texting them properly. It said I pay with the paper, it said I do origami, it said okay, wipe your nose, we cold, we follow the code. I'm an animal, you see silo, horns on the top of the head, go. With toes, just like starburst. Send a ghost, then he fin him on bro. Know that I be picky, I eat my nigga mo. Go. Put that on. Go. Put that on. I go crazy, I Steve-O. Keep the Dragon Ball Z, pick it low. Think I'm scared to get Geronimo. Wish it would like Pinocchio knows. We gon' like one of Barney toes. That's just how it goes. All of my opponents get from the head to the flow like a rubber band. We show resistance set up. I've been fly. Harry Potter or Peter Pan. We go sort of something like Daniel Son. Call me senpai. And admittedly the world, but no. You outdated your phone wrinkly like a hang dry. So what's the hateful? I'm on a try bite, okay. Like a skate bite. Hey. Golden light retriever. Waters like a Stevie. From the bottom like crown on me like Nefertiti. Liddy light. Dripping drown in the city. I got my floating. Daily. Go. Put that on. Go. Put that on.
The Western you look at Portland.
Well, they notched a big win in the series opener, trying to avoid a letdown here tonight. Greg, what do they need to do to maintain their momentum?
You know, Kev, first, I think they need to weather that early storm. They're going to face a desperate opponent. But once the game settles in, it's about playing smart and playing with energy. You're the favorite for a reason. Go out and show the world what you're made of.
Well, if they could only hear that from you, that would guide them. That's a great piece of advice. Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Davis is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Harden. Then there's Drexler. And it's Sampson in at the center, locking down the middle. So the Portland Trailblazers able to put the first points up on the board. Harden inside the three-point line. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
Robinson sets a screen for Anthony. Denver grabs the miss.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
From deep, Harden. Robinson pulls it in. Drexler against Anthony. Pippen, the pass to Anthony. Shoots off the step back. Misses off the right iron.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Drexler with it. He's picked up by Rondo. It's stolen by Rondo.
Rondo is so tricky. Consistently looking to take advantage of the defense being too physical with him.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for Portland, Rajon Rondo. At the line for two.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, Rondo takes great pleasure at slicing and dicing up the defense. One of the best passers in the game.
And Rondo drops them both. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
I was able to talk with Chauncey Billups for a minute, and Coach did not mince words. He told his team that even though they took game 1, they have to come out and play with even more intensity to keep their home court advantage. He said, so far we've just held serve. It's only going to get tougher from here on out. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Antetokounmpo following the miss by Carmelo Anthony. Drexler finds Harden. The Nuggets moving the ball around. And another miss by Denver.
Missed opportunity wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Passes to Carmelo. Shot clock at 6. And that one hits back iron.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Davis. Pass to Drexler. Over Rondo. Great touch on the 16-footer.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And early on, if you're him, you just want to see the ball go through the net and get into some kind of rhythm.
Now here's Rondo. Robinson a screen on Harden. Here's Rondo. It's blocked.
And Sampson literally takes away a part of the floor when he's out there. Don't even try to get shots off in this area, or that's what's going to happen.
Here's Harden. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Harden. Back to Drexler. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Rondo against Harden. The 3. Portland no good that time either. And it's Drexler with the ball for Denver. Back to Harden. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And the league has to be more aware of Harden, especially when he's operating that close to the basket.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. different look now for Portland. Lopez, he's checked in for Robinson. Johnson comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And Thomas subbed in for Rajon Rondo. We've got 1:08 left to play here in the first. Malone outside. Back to Thomas. And there's the pass to Lopez. 5 on the clock. Pippen with a wide open look. Oh, good with the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
On kicks to Jokic. Tries again, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Such a savvy player. Love watching Jokic battle for positioning on the offensive glass.
Malone outside. Lopez sets a screen for Malone. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
Portland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
At the line for your Trailblazers, Moses Malone. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, and Malone excels at putting himself in a great position, really on both ends. Just a dynamite rebounder and interior scorer.
And Portland making a change here. Reds checked in. And both free throws good for Malone.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Thomas against Brown. Pass to Sampson. To the left wing. And here's Jokic. And no good on the last second attempt this time. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Denver on top. They lead by 1. From Portland. We're back in a moment. Glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Denver in the lead. So with Davis sitting on the bench, this is the group Mike Malone has right now. Jokic is out there with Pierce, and then there's Antetokounmpo. Then it's Harden, and it's Rice in its shooting guard. So it's Portland now. Denver able to drain the 3. Thomas with the ball. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Robinson, that's good.
Finding the weakness in the defense. That's the court savvy of Thomas at work.
Outside Pierce. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Over Anthony. And Giannis gets it to go. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 4 now for the Nuggets.
Doesn't get exactly the screen he wants, but turns out he doesn't need it.
And you love seeing that great mobile 1 drive a second time.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Lets it go. And Robinson that time on the assist from Thomas. Robinson's got 4 points this quarter.
I love watching Robinson work there in the paint. Possesses that strength and touch around the basket.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Pippen's checked in. Davis is checked in for Denver.
Substitution on the court.
quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Giannis outside. 6 to shoot. Jokic with this screen on Anthony. Trying to get open is Davis. Antetokounmpo, no good. Blazers on offense. Trailing by 2. Harden against Thomas. Down low. It's stolen by Davis. Passes it to Harden.
And the playmaking of Harden continues to impress. Whether he's looking for his shot or creating for others, such a dynamic talent.
Denver shooting their first free throws of the evening.
James Harden at the line for 2.
That one is off. Rajon Rondo's checked in for Portland. He's off on the second.
Very surprised he couldn't capitalize on those shots. You don't see that often.
Pippen, no luck. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. They come off a real tough loss on Wednesday.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
It looked like there were communication breakdowns all night. Deadly, especially when you're on the road.
Robinson, that's good.
Making the effort to create for his team. Pippen uses the pick and roll flawlessly.
Jokic with his screen on Rondo. Got that one up quick. Harden's got his third basket of the night right there.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now here's Rondo. Pippen, no luck.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Giannis dunks it down.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
And the shot is good. The Denver lead has been cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Scottie Pippen. Harden looking it over. Pass to Rice. Over Anthony. Again, the Nuggets score.
And look at how Rice is just totally ready for the moment. Just put the ball in his hands, and he's good to go.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Rondo. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
Rajon Rondo taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. Brook Lopez is checked in for the Trailblazers. Johnson comes in for Malone. Denver also making some changes. Sampson's checked in, and it's Brown in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He hits the second from the line. The Nuggets leading by 3. Harden outside. From the arc. They get the rebound and finished off by Davis.
The team relies on Davis for this. Keeping the play alive and finishing at the rim.
Anthony up on top. He's guarded by Davis. And Davis sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. The Nuggets making a switch here. Drexler's checked in. On the wing, Johnson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
On against Rondo. Here's Davis. Shot's good. Brown making the play. Davis has got the lead. Back up to 5 now for the Nuggets.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Rondo passes to Carmelo. From deep. Doesn't go for him. And Denver the other way now. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Drexler outside. Knocks it loose. Pippen with the steal. To the middle. Anthony dishes to Rondo. Back to Anthony. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Davis.
Draws the contact on a pump fake. The defense over aggressive, and it's Melo time.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Shoot 2.
He misses the free throw.
It's so fun to see Melo still play the game at a high level. Schooling those youngsters makes us old guys smile.
And the second free throw, good. 1 second left. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Nuggets lead by 4. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the Denver Nuggets.
They're getting every look they want on the offensive end. High percentage stuff. Great game planning.
And you love the execution as well. These guys are really on the same page tonight.
Indeed.
Checking out the circumstances for the Portland Trail Blazers. They did what they needed to in Game 1. Got the win, kept home court advantage. Big fella, how important was that?
It's nice, Ernie, but it means nothing. One loss here, and they relinquish home court advantage. Got to stay hungry.
Yeah, they can't sit back and get comfortable. This is when the adjustments are made. They need to be sharp for this one.
Momentum up for grabs. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
We're with you again as our round one coverage continues. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
You know, something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Yeah, in the first half, he took on the role of playmaker. I think it surprised the defense a little bit. Gave this offense a different dimension.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round one. They've got Anthony. Malone is out there with Robinson. Then there's Pippen. And it's Rondo in at the point. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with. Now Pippen. James Harden missing on the three. Here's the pass to Anthony. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Still has some athleticism left in the tank. Melo finishing with force.
Harden against Rondo. Lets it go with the three. Harden, no good.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
There's a screen by Robinson. For the tie. It's hauled in by Giannis. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. A 2-point game. And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. Inside.
David Robinson. Second personal foul. First team foul. Nuggets ball starts the second half. Let's hear it for your Trailblazers D.
On defense, the Trailblazers haven't given up any points here in the second half. Rocket 6. Here's Giannis. Converts on the jumper for the easy 2. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
And they really all have confidence in Antetokounmpo to run that set. That they're willing to put every aspect of their offense in his hands.
Now here's Anthony. 6 points for him. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. Jokic, he's checked in for Denver.
Nuggets ball starts the second half. Let's hear it.
The Nuggets leading by 4. Now Harden. He has 7. Hits it from 3-point range. 10 points for him.
If the defense lets him, Harden will do this all night. You have to challenge his accuracy every time down the floor.
Now here's Rondo. Anthony with the screen on Harden. The 3, Pippen. Nailed from 3-point land.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Rondo against Harden. Count it, good. Harden's got 5 points in the quarter.
And on the offensive end, Harden can be such a monster. So far, he's had little trouble finding his shots.
Now here's Anthony. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Harden the pass to Jokic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
A big you can't really send to the line too much. Jokic, an effective free throw shooter.
The Nuggets have missed both of their free throws tonight. 0 for 2 so far.
Shoot 2.
Free throw, good. Jokic.
A nightly double-double threat. Jokic is also an exceptional playmaker for a guy that size.
Michael Red's checked in for Portland. Thomas comes in for Rajon Rondo. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Trailblazers trail by 4. And the foul on Paul Pierce. That's his first foul. Lopez is checked in for Robinson. And Denver with a change here too. Brown is checked in for James Harden. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Here's Thomas. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Davis.
And without a doubt, one of the greatest small men we've ever seen. He possesses the skill and determination to just take over a game at any point.
The first free throw is good. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock.
2 minutes.
Brown the pass to Davis.
2 minutes.
Here's Rice. And it's off from three-point range. Portland trailing here. Malone sets the pick for Johnson. It's good. This game is all even.
You can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
The Nuggets shooting their fifth and sixth free throws of the game.
Anthony Davis. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
You know, it's so many things AD can do on the floor to help your team win.
And both free throws good for Davis. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Thomas kicks to Johnson. Red outside. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Nuggets ball starts the second half.
Denver's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Pass to Rice. Pierce for three. And it's Portland with the rebound.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Brown against Thomas. Lopez, a screen on Brown. With the floater, and there's Lopez. That's good on the assist by Thomas. Thomas got 3 assists tonight.
Whatever drawbacks Lopez may have, scoring in the post isn't one of them. He is a nightmare for opposing defenses to deal with down low.
Now here's Pierce. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And again, Denver no good. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2 for 1.
And that's how you want to end the quarter.
Thomas dishes to Red. They get it back. Malone for the lead. Can't get the layup. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Here's the pass to Brown. The kick out to Pierce. Davis setting the pick for Pierce to the paint. And he banks in the layup. And it's 8 points for Anthony Davis.
Off the pick and roll, AD used his size and took full advantage.
From the stripe. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Nuggets ahead, up 2 from Portland. We're back in a moment.
36.
Moments ago from the huddle, let's listen in to Michael Malone.
We have to make a stand defensively, fellas, okay? We're not going to be able to outscore them the whole night. We got to get defense into the game.
Well, Mike Malone, a defense-first coach, certainly pleading for more of an effort on the defensive end.
And Kevin, it just hadn't been here tonight. Coach doesn't sound happy at all.
NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. So with Davis sitting on the bench, this is the group Mike Malone has right now. We've got Harden. Pierce out there with Antetokounmpo and Sampson in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Now here's Giannis. A putback. It's good on the putback. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
And here's Anthony for 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
There's that touch from outside. Love seeing Melo rise up with confidence.
Antetokounmpo against Anthony. Giannis dishes to Sampson. gets it back. Pierce kicks to Giannis. And another shot. The shot by Pierce will not go. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. They lead by 1. And then Malone with the dunk.
I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
Nuggets have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one made. Rice passes to Harden. The dish to Sampson. Robinson with the block.
And clearing the deck, diagonal. His length and reaction time, so impressive.
They get the rebound. And a missed layup. The Nuggets trail by 3. Rice kicks to Harden. Passes it to Giannis. Nasty move. No good. Shot missing. Excellent D that time from Robinson.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Oh, and a jam by Anthony.
What a game so far from Carmelo. Getting to his spots and making it look easy.
Denver calls timeout. Send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mike Malone had some words for his team during the break. He said, "This is where we make our move. This game's going to come down to big plays. Whichever team makes them is going to come out of here with the win." Kevin, you know what side he's on.
All right, thank you, David. The Nuggets trail by 5. Harden the pass to Davis. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. For Portland, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. Outside Rondo. Robinson a screen on Harden. Rondo kicks to Anthony. And another 3 for Portland.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And here's Harden. Following the three-pointer by Carmelo Anthony. Harden the pass to Drexler. Sampson dishes to Drexler. Shot clock at 5. And they pick up 2.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
It's the 4th quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And a nice score that came from just attacking the rim. Huge play in this hotly contested game.
Robinson, that's good.
Rondo is out there to distribute the ball. He is a master at finding the open man.
The Nuggets trail by 6. Harden outside. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Pass to Robinson. From 12 feet out, again the Trailblazers score.
This guy is a leader both on and off the floor. Robinson embraces really the big-time bucket for his team.
Now here's Harden over Rondo. Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from James Harden. Now here's Rondo. Pippen sets a screen for Rondo. Inside Robinson. Pippen outside. Another shot. It counts.
And that's what you call leadership. Robinson providing it for his team by knocking down a big-time shot.
Now here's Harden. Outside, Drexler. Anthony against Antetokounmpo. To the inside. Sampson. It falls. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And the passing skills of Giannis continue to improve. His floor awareness has grown through the years. Had to foul on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
And so they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Portland, Rajon Rondo. 2 shots.
It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Denver calls timeout. They're down by 4. There's 21 seconds left in the 4th quarter. What do you think, guys?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
They also need to get the best shot you can as quickly as you can, and then immediately foul.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Outside for Davis. It drops. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Team foul. At the line for Portland, Rajon Rondo. Taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And he is unable to get the second one. Antetokounmpo finds Harden. Here's Antetokounmpo. He's covered by Rondo. It falls! A huge shot to tie it up.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. And here's Malone outside. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. From Portland, we're back in a moment. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime.
Here we go.
Here is Harden. They've got Drexler. Antetokounmpo is out there with Davis. Then it's Harden, and it's Sampson, and at the 5, down low.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And surgical around the hoop. Robinson forces your hand as the defender.
David Robinson at the line for 2.
And that one falls for Robinson. And so he makes both from the line.
Yeah, and Robinson is a franchise-defining talent, a chiseled, powerful center, a remarkable leader.
Davis with a screen on run. Harden, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The 3 from Anthony. Sinks the three-pointer. Anthony's got 20 points.
I mean, who else would you want taking this shot? Anthony, a natural scorer in any situation.
Here's Drexler. And it's Malone with the rebound. Malone's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Pippen, the pass to Anthony. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. And it's a 4-point Trailblazer lead. Harden against Rondo. Off the run. Kept alive. Sampson. Goes back up. That one misses. Some solid defense from Robinson. Anthony looking it over. Pippen a screen on Harden. Robinson on the wing. Lets it go from 14. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
Well, this is what you're trying to do
put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Now, here is Harden. Fires the three. Robinson pulls it in.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
And that one's good, Anthony.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Harden. Knocked away. Here's Davis, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It goes on Moses Malone. He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7. And both free throws good for Davis.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
Outside Rondo, and they go to the intentional foul. And that's an intentional foul.
At the line for Portland.
And the first of two, no good. Heartbreaker. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
They grabbed their own miss. Davis, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on David Robinson.
With his diverse skill set and size, Davis is a matchup nightmare for anyone in the league.
He drops the first one, and that trims the lead to 6. And both free throws good for Davis. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Team foul. At the line for your Trailblazers.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Adding a little cushion to their advantage. Nice work at the line.
The three from Harden. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
One of the best closers in our game. James Harden coming up big.
And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Brown, he's checked in for James Harden.
Rondo taking 2 shots.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game. Denver calls timeout. They're behind by 6. 26 seconds left to play in the first overtime. And here is Antetokounmpo. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
And how about the effort? You didn't think a little contact would prevent Giannis from scoring, did you?
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Penalty. At the line for your
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
At the line for 2.
Second one is good. And both at the line. It's a 6-point ball game.
And maximum effort. That's what you see from Scottie Pippen game after game. He looks for ways to affect the game every minute.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
Personal foul. At the line for Portland, Moses Malone. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game.
And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They've used up all their energy just getting it to overtime.
And so it's Portland winning this one. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now.